welcome back to the channel, guys. This is the weekend series where we are doing analysis on all the possible entries for all the currencies. So today we are going to do analysis on gold. Here at Forex Shari FX Forex Academy, we give advice on trading from new beginnings to pros. We kind of give the analysis of all the currencies, JPY currencies, USD currencies, commodities. We do analysis and give possible entries, and if there is any signal confirmed, we'll always post it in our Telegram channel. So if you want to join that, I'm going to put a link in the description too. So today we are doing an analysis on gold, XAU USD, and we are going to see the possible entries for the following week. So without wasting any time, let's jump right into that video, guys. And so as you can see right here, gold, if you go into the, let's start from the 1-day chart. In the 1-day chart, you can see good resistance around this zone, and the resistance was holding, and we were seeing a structure right there. That was, we were hoping that it could hold and we go back to the bullish momentum again, but it was broken. So we are going to go down in the smaller time frames to see how the market looks like right there. So let's jump into the 4-hour time frame to see. You can see some levels right there. You can see some levels right here on the 1940 zone. You can see some key levels right here on the 1970 and 1940. This zone was broken, and now we are retesting right there. The market is retesting this area right here, and we might see a break again on around 1910. If we see a break to the downside, we are going to go for the shorts in gold. Let's first move to the 1-hour time frame, and we see how this move looks like in more details. For gold, in fact, let's move to the 30-minute time frame. Right now we are seeing a trend line where we can see a trend right here. We can see a small trend right there. So we are waiting for a break again to the downside, and we continue with our sell on gold. We have a support right here at between 1910 and 1912, and we have a resistance right there on 36. Now during the course of the next week, we are more likely going to see some more sells on gold, because the trend on the downward side is really strong. If you look into the 1-day chart right there, if you look into the 1-day chart, this support has just been broken, and if you see clearly right here, this on Friday, all the volume was pulled back, and we are expecting more sells more sales up to this zone and this zone and this. So we have levels right there. We have some key levels on gold. We have 1900, which is a key level right there, and then we have 1860, which is a key level, and then we have 1811, which is a key level. So these we'll refer back to these videos in the future to see how we were analyzing and which points were good. But right now we are looking, the market looks like there is a good confirmation on gold on the bearish side. Let's first jump back to the 1 hour. So now we are waiting. As of now, the market has given us a resistance at 35 and a support at 1910, 10 to 12. So we are waiting for a break on the downside below 1910, and then we'll expect a move straight to 1900, and then we expect more sales until 1860. So those are the two levels we are looking at right now on gold USD. Those are the two levels we are looking at. We are looking at a break of 1910 to the downside. If we get a confirmation on that during this week, we might see more sales to 1900 and 1860. So guys, keep up with the channel. If we get any confirmations, we are going to be pasting those orders in our Telegram channel. The channel is free, you can join anytime. But if you're trading gold, always keep your stop losses at a fair gap, not a fair value gap. Keep your losses at a fair price or a fair distance, because gold tends to be volatile, and all this with the news and everything, gold always most times goes into ranges, and there's always fluctuations that are unexpected. So if you're trading gold, it's better to manage your risk as much as possible, because gold is very volatile, and any kind of news in the fundamental space might change the price in a very fundamental level. And if you're not using a proper risk management, you might lose your funds. So for gold, we have two levels right now, which is 1910 and 1935. If it's broken to the downside right here, minute, if it is broken to the downside right here, we'll see more sales. If it is, most likely you're waiting for a break to the downside right there. We are waiting for a break to the downside. See, let's use the 15-minute chart. First remove this. We are waiting for a break of this zone to the downside, and if we get a confirmation right here, we'll be doing some sell until this point. This will be our first target right here, and if it's broken, we'll wait for another confirmation to the downside, so that we can hit that target of 1860 right there. But normally the market won't give you all the moves as you expect them, so you might see a range right here. You might see a range right here in gold, and if this range is broken, then you start waiting for that confirmation on the downside. But as soon as you see a range forming like this, always expect some liquidity sweep. If you see a range forming like this, always expect moves that are going to wipe out the buy side liquidity and the sell side liquidity and the buy side liquidity before you see that move to the key zones you are always waiting for. As we can see, let's move a little bit back here. We see what we are talking about more clearly. Right here we had this key level of 1970 and this key level of 1940, but right here there is a good example of liquidity sweep right there. Gold gave us a move to the upside until the zone exactly in 1968-70, but before this move, all this liquidity was first swept. This buy side liquidity was first swept right here, and then gold made a move to the upside before going down again. So every time you see a ranging market like this, don't keep your stop losses right there above in the liquidity zone, because there is going to be a liquidity sweep anytime soon. It's just a matter of time, but always the market makers will come and capitalize on that liquidity that is there, so that they can get their good entries. So let's wait and see where the market is, how the market is going to confirm in this week, and any possible entries will be posted in our Telegram channel. It's free of charge. If you want, you can join. We'll keep the link in the description. Okay guys, thanks for watching, and let's keep it up on the channel. Keep watching. You can subscribe if you haven't. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time we post a video. Share to all your friends for forex trading and commodities advice, signals, free signals, and training. So keep it up on the channel. Thanks for watching guys.